Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. Now guys, this is just an update from the Hurricane Ophelia that we had yesterday, and I've got amazing news to say that the Polytunnel has absolutely passed with flying colours, guys, because this was very, very strong winds yesterday. If you haven't seen the video I put up yesterday, links up above to that video. Please do go ahead and watch that video. These flaps here were going crazy. The wind was blowing right in and the plants were all moving all across the place. But you know what's amazing, guys? Not only, I've checked over the Polytunnel here, and this took a real bashing. And there is not, from what I can see, a single hole or a single tear in this polytunnel cover. That one is a little one that we did before when we was actually putting it up. I put the stand there and it knocked it. So that the cover itself is absolutely perfect. And the sandbags worked a treat, guys. The polytunnel did not budge. And it has just been incredible. I cannot tell you how I'm so impressed with this polytunnel. Now this one, I'm not affiliated in any form to this, by the way, so I'm not trying to sell you anything here. This is purely a polytunnel that was recommended to me by watching a couple of videos. One was by Gardening Bill, and I put links up above to his amazing channel called The Gardening Channel. He's my friend who lives here in Belfast also, and he recommended this about a year or so ago on his channel. It passed the test with flying colours when he had bad winds there. And also my friend Tony as well, links up above to his amazing channel. He also recommended the Feel Good greenhouses. So I thought we'd invest in one, and when I say invest, this was only €200, so I'm very, very impressed with it. As you can see, it's still very, very windy, but nothing like it was. This is just bad with strong winds now. Polytunnel has passed with flying colours, and as I say, I've been round the Polytunnel, not a rip in it, and so obviously if you can anchor it down, it works a treat. Also the fact that the door on this is a frame door. Most polytunnels have the zip doors, and I think the frame door and the support really helped with the winds, because I think it gave it's like an extra wall. I think if it was possibly one of the zip up ones, it wouldn't have been past the test as much. So I'm so pleased, guys. Now I'm going to go and have a look inside. I've peeked through, and so far I can't see. I've just moved these big sandbags, which are really recommended, guys, if you have polytunnels. Very good, especially when they get wet. They weigh the whole thing down. And I'll just go and take these black bags. We put these around. It's a bit of an extra support to support the door. And I have to say, I'm so pleased with the way everything has gone, guys. And by the way, thank you all for your incredible comments. I cannot thank you enough, because it was so supportive. I really cannot thank you enough. It was very nerve-wracking yesterday, and pleased to say I really was expecting, because the winds were going all through the night still, I was expecting to get up to see a few rips and tears in the polytunnel, because it took a severe bashing, and a few plants blown off, because obviously there's gaps here that we're going to be completely bubble wrapping all this, so there's no gaps for the winter. But obviously we didn't get a chance to do anything like this. We've got the bubble wrap here, thank God. We're going to be bubble wrapping the whole polytunnel the next couple of days when we get a chance. But anyway, I'll get this off and I'll show you inside the polytunnel. And wow, guys, it looks like nothing has moved. I took all these off the plant stand, obviously before the storm, because I knew that this was going to be rattling and things are going to be flying off. And when I looked through yesterday, through the little windows there, everything was blowing about in here. It was horrendous. I was so nervous getting up today to have a look. And I can say, guys, I'm so happy that you wouldn't even know there'd been a storm. Seriously, the plants look perfect. I'm so relieved, I could cry. Me and Hans were so worried, and we did have a sleepless night, because we put the video up last night and the storm sort of picked up again after we put the video up, and it was very bad in the night, very strong winds. But as you can see, the plants are perfect. We've got all the hanging baskets up here. Perfect. They were swinging like anything when I looked through the gaps yesterday. I was so scared. I thought they would have been blown off, everything everywhere. As you can see, it's still very windy, but this is absolutely nothing compared to how it was. This is just a normal windy day. Ooh, saying that, the door's blown. But No, that's I'm going to get out now because it's still very windy, so obviously I don't want to. We've got this far, we don't want the door to blow everything out. And thank you guys again for your amazing comments and support. And I have to say, Feel Good Polytunnel greenhouses, if you're watching this, I have to say, very, very impressed. Highly recommend them. As I say, we're lucky we are in a sheltered area here, but I'm so impressed. We're going to be bubble wrapping the polytunnel the next few days, completely from head to foot. We're probably going to have to bring in some of the plants into the house. Not sure where, but we're going to probably overwinter them, probably into the spare room. Some of the Pilocereus, because they are not cold hardy at all. But they're still, the temperatures are so mild here at the moment, we don't have to worry about it just yet. It's the winds we sort of have to be concerned about at the moment. And a lot of the Trichocereus can stay out, obviously. We're going to be getting a greenhouse heater, and we're not sure which one still. We're still undecisive because we know it is going to cost a lot of money to heat the polytunnel, and we probably want to keep it ideally at a minimum temperature of about 4 Celsius. We know some plants may not ideally like that low temperature, so we'll have to bring some more into the house if that's the case. But we're dealing with one thing at a time at the moment, and the winds, once these have gone, that's been the biggest challenge for us. And we're going to be bringing some of the house plants we've got here into the house because their night times are dropping a little bit too low for some of the house plant type plants. But the cacti should all be okay for a little bit longer. And we'll sort of deal with it on a day-to-day basis, guys. So the next challenge is going to be bubble wrapping this polytunnel, which we're going to be doing in the next couple of days. We've got a good friend Sean helping us too, so it's going to be fun and games. And that's it really. So guys, that's just the update. Highly recommend it. The frame is absolutely brilliant on this. It's a metal frame rather than a plastic frame. We have got it secured down with big heavy barrels of water, which I think has been a godsend, as you can see there. And I say the metal door I think has worked a treat. And anyway, I'm going to go now and have a nice cup of tea, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. And again, thank you all for your support, guys. And I can only give out how I can't even imagine how it must feel for to live in places where you get hurricanes all the time, because it was so nerve-wracking yesterday. And my wonderful friend Anna, links up above to Anna's amazing channel, by the way, guys. She has the most beautiful orchids on there. She's been through many hurricanes living in Florida. Anna Orchids, and I can't even imagine what you must go through, Anna. But please do go over also and support her amazing channel, because she has some beautiful orchids, and to have to put up with hurricanes on a very regular basis, I could not imagine it. So guys, I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power. As always, from Northern Ireland. Until the next video, guys. Bye.